If you like Brad Pitt, you should definitely watch our following ranking of his top 10 movies.
Number 10. Sleepers. An elderly man is injured as a result of a prank played by four young lads in Hell's Kitchen. The beating, humiliation, and sexual assault they endured at the hands of the guards who were pledged to keep them safe while they were serving a minimum one-year sentence at the Wilkinson Center in upstate New York altered the four companions. A fortunate encounter 13 years later gave rise to the opportunity to exact revenge on the Wilkinson Center and the guards.
I have no further questions. Thank you, Father.
Number 9. Babel. A Moroccan shepherd buys his boys each a strong weapon to defend his goat herd against jackal attacks. The younger man decides to test the gun's 3 kilometers range by shooting an American woman on a bus who is traveling to Morocco with her husband in an effort to patch things up. Because of the incident, the Mexican maid in San Diego takes their kids to Mexico to attend her son's wedding. The former owner of the firearm is being sought after by the police in Tokyo, and his daughter, who is feeling abandoned, thinks the probe is about her father. Number 8. Troy. In the late Bronze Era, the year is 1250 BC. After Helen, Queen of Sparta, is persuaded by Paris, the Trojan prince, to abandon her husband Menelaus and sail with him back to Troy, two newly rising states start to clash. Menelaus seeks his brother Agamemnon for assistance in retrieving his wife after learning that she was abducted by the Trojans. Agamemnon views this as a chance to gain control. So they sailed to Troy in 1,000 ships, carrying 50,000 Greeks. The Greeks are able to battle the Trojans, who have never been defeated, with the aid of Achilles. Number 7. Ocean's 11. Danny Ocean, a con guy just released from prison, maintains his composure in uncomfortable circumstances. After breaking his parole, he immediately starts recruiting individuals for his next major plan, robbing 3 casinos owned by the ever-ruthless Terry Benedict. They make up Ocean's 11, who are out to make one very huge score, with the help of a right-hand man named Rusty, a retired burglar, a pickpocket, a car dealer, a surveillance man, a Chinese acrobat, a specialist in explosives, 2 frontmen, and a bitter casino owner.
Come on, man. Breathe. Breathe, damn it. Breathe. I'm sorry. We've lost him.
Number 6. 12 Monkeys. In 1996, 5 billion people were wiped off by an unidentified and deadly epidemic. By 2035, only 1% of the population has survived and is compelled to live underground. James Cole, a prisoner, grudgingly agrees to be transported to 1996 in order to learn more about how the epidemic started. He is informed that it was spread by an unidentified army of the 12 monkeys, and to find the virus before it mutates so that scientists can research it. Sadly, Cole is unintentionally sent to 1990, 6 years sooner than intended. He is then detained and locked up in a mental hospital where he meets Jeffrey Goins, the mad son of a well-known scientist and virus expert, and Dr. Catherine Railly, a psychiatrist.
It's all in good fun, all in good fun. Here's some games here, and there's a... Get out! Get out! He was in my chair.
Number 5. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button is a peculiarly born man who suddenly appears old and ages backward in a nursing home in New Orleans. 12 years after his birth, he meets Daisy, a little girl who enters and exits his life as a dancer as she becomes older. Although he has a variety of strange experiences throughout his life, Benjamin is motivated by his bond with Daisy and the hope that their paths will cross at the ideal moment.
Daisy? It's me, Benjamin.
Benjamin? Oh my God.
Number 4. Snatch. An unlicensed boxing promoter named Turkish gets into difficulties when he becomes engaged with the notorious crook Brick Top, who wants him to set up and manipulate a fight. In the meantime, a diamond theft is stopped, but the 84-carat stone is gone. Due to this, Abby, the boss who was supposed to receive the stone, travels to England with the assistance of his cousin, Doug the Head, and Bullet Tooth Tony in order to seek for it. The two situations merge into one as things unfold, setting off a series of events that affect every single participant.
You're not going anywhere, you tick lump. You say till the job's done.
Number 3. Inglourious Bastard. Shosanna Dreyfus, a teenage Jewish refugee in German-occupied France, sees Colonel Hans Landa killing her family. She narrowly escapes with her life, but when German war hero Friedrich Zoller quickly develops a fondness for her and organizes a famous movie premiere at the theater she now manages, she begins to plot her retaliation years later. The Bastard, a band of Jewish-American guerrilla warriors led by the vicious Lieutenant Aldo Rain, are drawn to the gathering because it has the promise of having every significant Nazi official present. Their paths will cross for a momentous evening that will shake the very annals of history as the unrelenting executioners advance and the plotting young girls' preparations are put into motion.
Sound good? Yes, sir! That's what I like to hear.
Number 2. 7. Two police investigators are looking into the slaying of an obese man. One, Somerset, is ready to retire, and the other, Mills, has just joined the precinct. The word gluttony was inscribed on his wall. Suddenly they receive a tip about a lawyer's murder. The word greed was scribbled on his floor. Somerset believes that the same person, who kills those who have committed the 7 deadly sins, is responsible for all of the murders.
He's laughing at us. You got what you deserved.
Number 1. Fight Club. The unnamed narrator, who struggles with insomnia, tries joining a cancer support group, but finds that all the members of the group do is sob into each other's chests. However, while returning from what the viewer would assume is a business trip, the unnamed narrator meets Tyler Durden, a soap-selling badass who also runs a secret fight club in the diner parking lot with his friend and adheres to 8 simple rules set out by the club.
Come on, hit me before I lose my nerve. Ow! It hit me in the ear!
Do you like our list? Please let us know in the comments. and don't forget to subscribe for more top 10 videos.